What up, everybody? Welcome back to today's video. And today we're gonna be doing a low mid skin fade. So what I like to do at first is I like to comb the hair out, make sure get the hair all on the tape line, you know what I'm saying, make sure we get everything on the line so we can follow our guideline. I go in first and I create the hard line, go up in there just with ease, create the hard line, get on that neck, you know what I'm saying, get all that extra hair off. I'm gonna come back into the front of it. And then we're gonna get the extra hair off and then come up the sideburn part, no sideburns, just to create that hard line. Then I'm gonna come back with my faders. I'm gonna get up, and these are just some regular cheap clippers. I wanted to use this for this video because these aren't any name brand clippers. They're just some little throwaways. I just always like to switch it up and test out my my skills. I went in there and knocked that line out, and then I came back with a 1, and I just want to create another line. I'm going to come down on the fade now to knock out all that weight. There's a lot of weight that was on top, so I'm going to knock that weight out. You know what I mean? And then I think the whole thing is don't get so caught up in the fade of thinking that it's hard to fade the hair out, because I just did most barbers got to go in and switch out guards and all that stuff, but I'm pretty much freehanding out my own lines on the fade. I'm pretty much freehanding out and just getting all that extra hardness off. I could normally do clip over comb, but once again, these are a new clipper, a very cheap clipper, but there's a hard line there. I'm going to go in now, and this is where I'm freehanding it with no guard. So I knocked that last line out that was there. So we go knock that line out. Come down with the clip with the comb, and then I'm going to go on the front and take a lot of that heaviness off the front of the line, so we can give them that nice crispy line up in the front. We want it to look really, really, really clean when we line up in the front. I want to get my babblers, and we just want to tap the line. We don't want to really do too much other than just tap, 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 just tap, tap. You know what I mean? Really light, slight. And as you guys can see, this fade hasn't been going no more than a couple minutes. Like, this is, if you want to get fast with your fades, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these tutorials because you guys have been asking for them, but it's just pretty simple. And I think a lot of barbers go into this thinking they gotta switch out guards and switch out guards and switch out guards. And if you flick your wrist right, you can knock out those lines with just a regular guard with your clipper and flick out those hard lines. You don't gotta use all the lines. I'm gonna come back with some fibers. I'm gonna fibers line. And then I like to do a hold on the line. And I come back, and I like to freeze my line because I want the line to kind of give me a little bit of texture. So when I come back over the line, and every barber has their own perspective or dynamic or only way they do it. And then I come back, I go over that line again, just to give it like that precise precision on the cut. And then I just like to do my C's. Some barbers don't, I do. I do my C's, just give that fade a little more depth, a little more, just, texture. And I come back in it, and I'm gonna knock that last line out that I can see. Most people can't see it, but I'm gonna go back in there and get that line. Because once I do that C, it brings out the hardness of the fade. I'm gonna come up in there and just get all that out, all of it. Just get all of it out, all of it. All that out of there. You know what I mean? And you can come under that. You don't have to do this, but I come in under that and just give it a little more baldness to it. Give it a little more bald. So it can kind of have that more just cleanness to it. You know, I like it when it's clean and crisp, you know what I mean? So, and I did that fade, I say within 5 minutes, you know what I mean? And that's just me. I could have went faster, or I could have went a little quicker. But, you know, we're obviously doing this tutorial for you guys, and I'm coming back with the razor just to get that line really nice and crispy. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure that that line looks really, really crispy. And come and blow all the extra, you know, debris off, the extra hair. And then, you know, I'm gonna show you guys this fade. You know what I mean? So as you can see, and then here you go. You got a fade. So some people could probably say that a little more hair on the top. You could probably knock off a little more of that hair on top. I was trying to get my camera to focus a little bit, but the settings were switched off because the lighting on my previous video. So in a second, I'm gonna be changing the settings back to normal. So yeah, there we go. Now we got it back to normal settings. And that's the completion of the fade right there. And as you see, man, you know, this was simple. I just did a low fade, got them all the way around, you know, and nice lineup, left the top alone. Some people say you can use over fibers. I don't know. I like the fibers. I like my lines to look more 3D depthful. Some people. So what up, everybody? I hope you guys liked that tutorial on that fade. I'm just trying to get a little better. You always got to grow. And even with the cutting and the editing and the descriptions and how I'm be describing tutorials to you guys, I just want to try to be as thorough as possible. It is very hard when you're a barber like me. I don't know any barber in the world like me. I think I just have my own way of moving and handling things, and I think that, you know, everyone's gonna have their own way of cutting. You don't have to do it my way. If you want to do it 360 Jeezy's way, if you want to do it A-Rod's way, if you want to do Bassio's way, shout out to my dude Chris. I don't know, anybody, you know, a lot of these guys, Hawk, you know, there's a lot of dope barbers out there, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do it any way you want to do it, this is just the way that I train myself to cut, and I cut with my own way. And, you know, I don't know, I do what works for me. What works for me might not work for you, but, you know, there's always ways to get better, faster at your cuts. I think a lot of barbers just overthink it, thinking you gotta take a lot of guards. If you got the right transition of wrist flick and you have the right clip over comb technique, you could cut a lot of time off the cut and off the you know, the time of your customers having to be in the chair by just being more confident with the hair. That's the whole part of this, is just being confident and knowing that you control the hair doesn't control you. But that's all for this vlog. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these tutorials for you guys. I mean, a lot of people are saying that they want to see them and they want to do them, but you know, I appreciate everyone who's been supporting me. This is all happening so fast. Like, you know, yes, we want to make sure everything's quality. I'm very big on sanitation, very big on, you know, making sure you're keeping everything clean for these customers. And we're very big on, you know, just making sure everything's coming out in quality. So I appreciate everyone rocking with the boy Tasman Holloway. It's your boy, it's your boy. We got more on the way. We going up from here. That's all we can do. We can go up, going up, we're going up. That's all we can do, man. So, you know, there's so much more on the way. I'm excited just to get a lot more stuff done and just really get it cracking, man. And we got so much more on the way. So I'll see you on the next one, man. Remember what I said, man. Be confident, embrace your journey, embrace the failures, and always remember, you control your journey in this hair game. Don't listen to what none of the haters gotta say. Don't listen to none of the doubters. Just keep working, keep putting your best foot forward, and always, always remember, you can do whatever you wanna do. Nobody can stop you. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. It's your boy. Peace.